What's up, baby? What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Matt's Market. What's happening, Mr. Rick? Great to see you back in the chat, man. How about your Jasmine coin, dude? Doing this thing today. We're going to talk about that. Bitcoin hanging out at 38,874. Looking nice, guys. Pretty much the same area. We left it last night. It started pumping right after we got off the live stream. Elon Musk tweeted out, I'm still holding my Bitcoin. I'm still holding my Doge and my Ethereum for what it's worth. So reason for a little pump. It's nice to see it consolidating at that level. We're holding that term, so it's looking all right. Looking pretty decent. What's up, Bear? How you doing? Mr. Alex, hello. Hope you have had a decent Monday too as well, Alex, man. Great to see y'all back in the chat once again. So what's going on in the markets, man? Bear, you been making any plays? Rick, Alex, y'all let me know if y'all did anything today. SPY, let's see what it was down. I think it was down 0.74. 0.73% down today. Market a bit of a bloodbath. Nasdaq took a real big hit, down 2.78%. Really, man, if you've been shorting the SPY, you've been doing all right for yourself. Let's check out the 4-hour, kind of maybe gauge where the stock market's heading. Really falling off a cliff here from 479 all the way down to 417. So the shorts are winning, but I'm waiting for a little reversal here. I don't know if we quite get it. Maybe looking for this 410 level of support. So we'll go ahead and mark that off the SPY. You know shit's getting real when we start marking the SPY. Because you never know what's about to happen. I got my listening cap on. I got you, bro. What's up, Optimus Prime in the house? Good to see you, brother. Thank you very much for tuning in, man. Much love, fam. So looking for the SPY, that 410 level right here. I could probably move that down a little bit. 404, but we'll leave it at that bottom right here, somewhere around 410. Off that bottom here, little double bottom action. We want to see maybe be a bounce point for us for start heading back in the right direction. My big ass head's in the way. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cover up this corner down here. So what we got right here, 410 level, looking for a little bounce, maybe start that reverse off the SPY. We're gonna go over here to the daily, and you can see, man, really kind of due for a correction. We hit that high of 341 before we fell quite a bit, over $100 on the SPY. That was back for COVID in March 2020, and been in a steady incline ever since. So we're really reaching that peak. Kind of looking for, you know, maybe we might be seeing 379, $100 or maybe more correction. So we could run the possibility, if we follow these regular terms of corrections off the SPY, possibly getting to 318 before we see a bounce, and that's very possible. You know, we didn't see that quite steep decline like we did in March, but we all know what that was about. So this is more like a, I guess you would call it a natural pullback right here. So market is a bit of a pullback, so we're gonna keep watching it, see what's going on. Kappa Jones in the house. What's up, baby? Hey, great to see you, man. I have not seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you and the fam, bro. Thank you very much for tuning in again, man. Been a good day, Alex. Awesome, bro. What's up, Crypto Joey? Great to see you in the chat, man. How's your UMA doing? We'll check that out here and more in a few minutes. So we're just going over the SPY. Like I was saying, man, you know shit's getting real when Matt starts going over the SPY, but man, we're in some bear market territory right here. There's no clean way to put it. We're actually seeing some pretty good downtrends. The Nasdaq was down 2.7%. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you guys. I want to give you factual information, but Nasdaq took a bit of a beating today. Give you the numbers right now. 2%. So 2% on the Nasdaq. The Dow ended up pretty flat. So Dow's hanging in there. Nasdaq really taking a beating. That's where you're gonna find most of your common stocks like AMC and stuff like that. What's up, Bulldog Trading in the house? Hopefully you're safe on the road. I know you're going to Sam's. Get your dryer sheets, bro. Good to see you in chat. Kappa Jones, been months. Haven't been on the channel in a while. Hey, it's all good, man. Look, I understand when the market's down, when shit's not going our way, man, it's good to take a step back, step away from the crypto space, from the stock market trading. It's always good to take a break, man. For your mental health too as well. I have to do the same, man. So hope all is well, man. Hope you were doing good. Hopefully you're still hanging in tight. You got some tendies made, man. Always a pleasure to see you back in the chat, man. So SPY right now in a bit of a downtrend, not quite seeing that reversal, guys. Until we do, I'm gonna remain a little bit bearish right now. We're kind of going through a little bearish time frame in the market. It's nice to see Ethereum hanging out at 25, Bitcoin at 38, Dogecoin 11 cents. I'd like to see it higher, of course, but it is what it is, man. We can't control the markets. We can just try to dictate what they're going to do and make our best judgment accordingly. Rick says Jasmine still holding that 300K coins at 012. Where to exit? Can't tell you where to exit, but I can give you can't give you financial advice. But I can tell you what I would do personally. So real quick, let me pull up Jasmine real quick for you, man. Jasmine. All right, give me a second. Let me pull this up so you can see what I'm looking at. Give me 1 second. Let me take this down. Boom, boom. All right, we're gonna pop up Jasmine. Just bear with me. I know the screen looks a little messed up, but I'm changing some stuff up once again. So this is Jasmine right here, man. Real quick, we'll bust some TA out on this real quick. Man, look, this thing, look, here's the deal, Rick. Me personally, bro, I can't tell you when to buy, when to sell, but Jasmine has done a terrific thing right here. It is shot straight up from this level where it gave you a buy signal. And look, it can maintain and continue on, but you know, if the trend continues, what we've been seeing is, you know, buy the dip, sell the rip. That's your rip up here. Your rip to me right here would be that 0.019 range right here. Man, it's tough. Will it go all the way back down? There's a possibility, man. There's always that possibility. So depending on how much you're up, percentage wise, I'd probably take me a little profits, look to buy back in a little bit cheaper. That's just me though, man. Right now, my gut feeling is just anything that rips, it's just telling me, hey man, just go ahead and offload it, get rid of that, and look to buy back in a little bit cheaper. That's honestly what my gut's telling me. But hey, man, I could be wrong. You know, I'm just telling you how the market's reacting. I think we're in a bearish little type of situation where we're seeing right here, where you know you're gonna get lucky to get some percentage gains. Pretty significantly. We'll try to stay on top of them. Like Safe Moon today. Why is Safe Moon up 16%? Who knows? I haven't even been watching Safe Moon. This thing's up 16%. What's going on in the Safe Moon community? XRP's up slightly, but those are the only two greens on the screen right now. And yes, I could put some green on there, but these are the major stocks and cryptos that we usually watch for on the channel here. So I mean, nothing really popping today. HYMC, that was another one that OMG brought up to the group. That's down 20%, man. So we've really been taking some hits on you know, some of these great plays we had in the past week, and that just goes to show you that the market's always changing. It's always turning and always evolving into something else, and we have to try to stay on top of it. And I'm not quite putting my finger on what's the hottest play right now. Apparently Safe Moon's up 16%, but I can't tell you what the odds of that doing that again tomorrow is slight to none. So we'll continue watching it. Let's check Occidental real quick. OXY, all the oil stocks that were super hot, running 55. Yeah, it's probably going to come back down to some more levels. We can pull up some TA. Occidental. I don't think all plays are done quite yet, man. I think we're going to see some pretty good moves coming into the summer, man. I think oil and gas are going to continue to go up. Okay, I got to reset my moving averages. Give me 1 second. I want to do this off the stream. Give me 1 second, guys. But no, I don't think oil and gas are quite done. I think they have quite a room to go. We're just seeing some pullback. I think the market, while we saw those big run-ups, was the market was already pricing in the futures of this whole ordeal that we've been dealing with Russia and Ukraine over the past couple weeks, and almost a month now. You know, it's coming up right on a month, and the situation is not getting any better, man. I just have to be honest with you. It is not getting any freaking better as of right now. Give me 1 second. I just messed this up. That's what I get for trying to multitask over here, but it's okay. I almost got it situated. Inputs, I put the 51-day moving average instead of the 50. Not that it'll matter that much, but we got to get it straight for y'all. Go with the regular, go with the norm. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of thinking with all stocks, man. Okay, so this is the daily. I like the 4-hour chart. That kind of gives you a better tall tale sign of what might happen here in the future. So what we got? We got a major run up all the way from the 37 to the $60 range. Now we're getting rejected at 60, coming back down, looking to try to hold the 14 exponential moving average here off the 4-hour chart, but I don't think we're going to get it, guys. I think we're going to probably continue to fall out for the remainder of the week. This is just my opinion, not financial advice, but just the way the charts are looking, I think we're going to see this pullback that we've been waiting for, and maybe some good re-entry points to where we revisit these oil and gas stocks maybe next week or a week and a half down the road. I think it might be a pretty good entry point coming here at 49, possibly 50 bucks, because as this continues to come down, this 50 is going to slowly creep and hopefully sit on this level of support by the time we do touch it, and that would be the point where we might get the bounce and maybe even go higher than 60 right there at that point on Occidental. Now we can touch base on a couple of other ones. That's kind of what I'm thinking what's going to happen right here for Oxy. So I would definitely have this on your radar. I'd have it on your watch list for entry points from around 50 bucks. If you hold, I would wait for a bounce and a good signified bounce to say, hey man, we look like we're going to head back in the right direction. I think it'd be a pretty good entry point. So IMPP, that was another one. Imperial Petroleum. Okay, perfect example right here. This one's getting pretty beat down. Let me throw up the ticker symbol up here, get rid of the SPY, IMPP. Okay, this thing was down 4.71%, made a little rebound in aftermarket hours, 2.91% bounce to the upside. Where are we going? Where are we heading? Really hard to judge it, but this thing is doing kind of what I'm thinking that Occidental and some of these other gas plays are going to do. They're going to all go back and retest this 50 exponential. The IMPP might get a bounce tomorrow off of it the way it's looking, maybe even by Wednesday. So we'll see what happens, see who shows up to the market tomorrow. It could be a red day, could be a green. It just depends if the bulls or the bears show up. So we'll just have to see. But I am expecting a 50 exponential moving average bounce off of IMPP, which is at $2.12 right here. So I'll be watching this one very closely. And like I said, I'm just kind of looking for some more entry points, getting back into these oil and gas plays. We sold the rip, now we're looking to buy the dip, and we're gonna try to time this as close as we can. Remember, we can't get it perfect, but we can get within range. I sold Occidental 49, 48 bucks, and then it ran to 59. So I wasn't too close as I like to be on most of my plays, but I still made some pretty nice tendies off of it. I'm happy with it. So I will keep you guys updated. The graph for the past 7 days, check it out. The graph coin, yeah, man, most definitely. I like me some graph coin. Graph. The graph. Okay, now this is something I can live with. This chart looks freaking awesome, bro. This chart looks banging. Where are we at? 37 cents. It's up 1.44% today. Graph could be making a rebound. Our boy Clown Baby, man, we haven't seen him in a while, but this dude was big on Graph. And I like the Graph crypto. Like, that is a good project, man. I do think it has really, really nice potential. Let me look here off the 4-hour chart. There's a potential you could be making that move back to $1 with the Graph very easily. Man, I'm gonna have to bear with me. All right, so we're gonna pay attention to this chart right here. So don't worry about these candlesticks back in the background. I'll take them down here in a second. So the last indicator we got off a Graph didn't quite get a buy signal just yet. So nothing coming off a trading view. I don't know if they're anticipating that we break right here at 39, but 39 right now is your resistance right here. But looking here off the 4-hour chart, you've been making some pretty nice movement back to the upside, but you're not quite breaking this area in the charts, which is a double top formation with a top here and a top here, and that's pretty much smack dead at 39 cents. So I'd be looking for 39 cents. You see a pretty hard rejection, that would be a profit taking opportunity right there, in my opinion. And then after that, you have a level right here, 41 cents. So 39, then you have to get over 41. I think it'll take a pretty big pump for Bitcoin to really push you over the edge, just because Bitcoin makes up so much of the market cap in the crypto space. So depending on what Bitcoin's doing, the highest out of this pump I think you'll reach is 41 before you'll see some type of retracement back to the downside. But I could be wrong. I'm feeling a little more bearish than I usually am in the market right now. And not to say I'm expecting huge drops, but I'm just expecting maybe a little bit more downside. There's still a lot of uncertainty, a little bit of fear going on in the market. So we'll be keeping very close eye on everything. Let me get that off. Okay, so let me put this down, catch up with the chat real quick. WTI oil futures just dropped 98.55, which, hey, I'll take it. So it'll probably be another red day in the market tomorrow. So if you do short any stocks, you could probably look to short and get off pretty good, especially if oil futures are going down. I expect a little downside to them, man. I think you'd be okay maybe picking up some close term shorts off oil stocks. I'm not doing it personally because I'm short. I'm just saying you can probably make some money shorting the oil stocks here. Dip in and get out. You know what I'm saying? I think you can make some pretty good tendies here. But it's nice to see that the price of oil is going down a little bit, man. Kind of trying to give minute relief at the gas pump, man, because it's totally outrageous. Totally freaking outrageous right now. Bullfrogging, what's happening? What's happening, S-Hall? Good to see you. Keep looks like it might rip soon. Let's check it out, bro. I'll pull it up here. I ain't scared. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Is that when you have a play-in? All right, so once again, don't mind the stuff in the background. This is the chart we want to pay attention to. So keep right here is currently trading down 1.53% at 60 cents. Was just coming off of a rip to $1.10 up here. So we do have swings to the upside, swings to the downside on this thing pretty violently. So you have these pretty nice pops, and that's what exactly perfect example of what I'm saying right now. You know, buy the dip, sell the rip. You can always buy back in cheaper, man. That's just the way it goes, and that's the same way I'm feeling about Jasmine. I could be wrong, Rick. You could be sitting on a gold mine. We all know what Jasmine is definitely capable of. I just, man, it's tough for me to see it. No, not keep. What are you referring to, man? Honestly, this thing might do something though. If you're not referring to this stock, man, I mean this crypto. You know, this thing 79, boom, 52, boom, 109, boom, 59. What's it gonna do next? We're gonna shoot up past 114? I don't know, but I'll definitely keep it on my watch list. And most of these good plays I've been pulling up were by accident, so we'll definitely keep our eye on Keep right here, Keep Network. So, Mr. Rick, let me know which you were referring to, man. And we'll do our best to get that up here ASAP, man. IMPP got options last week. Short those puts plays hard. Not financial advice, Mr. River Bear, but thank you very much for that. Hey, look, it's a possibility, bro. This, you could be sitting. But look, I'm not. I would. If I do anything, bro, I'm getting in and I'm getting out like a couple days, and that's not even something I like to do with options, bro. Like, it's just, it could turn on you so fast. Like, nah, man. I think tomorrow you're in the clear. I think you'll see a little bit of downside to the oil and stocks, oil and gas stocks. So I'll be watching it very closely. Of course, we'll keep you updated in Discord. Keep you guys up to date with the latest and greatest information. I like ONG for a play, still as sitting at its assistance, now ready to go towards the upside. We'll check it out, Bullfrogging. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Give me 1 second. Pull up the ticker for it. So this thing is down, man, 9.68% in the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ took a shit today. So, but this thing really got beat down. So I wonder if it had some bad news. I'll have to do some research off the stream and probably post it in Discord. What's up, NS? How you doing, man? To kind of see what the heck is going on over here. I mean, to me, yeah, it should be looking for a bounce, but you might be looking for a 28.94 double bottom right here. So I'll keep my eye on that. That'd probably be an entry point for me, 28.94 if we see a bounce. And then, of course, on your way back up, you got a couple levels to get over, such as 33.23. 33.25, we'll call it. I like nice even numbers. Boom, somewhere right there. And you're just breaking below that. This is the 4-hour chart, man. You're starting to dip below this 200 exponential here. So the best case scenario for this thing is to see it pop back immediately up tomorrow. But just depending on how the market is, NASDAQ is down. The futures are down. You're probably going to see some more downside. And maybe look for that $30 jump or that 28.90 pretty much 29 buck bounce right here. I think would be pretty nice for you. But last time it dropped off pretty hard was right here, and you trade it sideways with a little bit of downtrend down here. So we'll see if it does the same thing sideways, a little bit of downtrend before you pop right back up. So that's kind of what I would look for OGN. OGN USD. Man, dude, look, between stocks and crypto, there's a couple stocks and cryptos with the same ticker symbol. So I thought you were referring to OGN stock. So I'll tell you what, if we're gonna do that, just put crypto behind the ticker that you want to look at. I got you, Rick. I got you. Take a peek at Chevron. Got some bad news with Morgan Stanley downgrade. Let's check it out. Chevron. All right, so Chevron made a 2.45% move, which is a pretty decent move for Chevron today, guys. It really is. You do have some support at 163, pretty much 160 within that range. So you might be heading back, seeing a little pullback. But here's what kind of concerns me about Chevron. It usually pops up, doesn't move big moves. Of course, this is a Ukraine-Russia style move right here. So you might be looking for a retest of that 200 exponential. Blah. So I'd probably be looking between 155, 160. I think you might see that in the upcoming days, especially if you're saying they got some bad news in the chat. I didn't quite see it today. I was pretty busy at work, but I'll definitely read up on that Chevron news, and then I have something else. Let me get back before I lose it. I'm gonna have to write that down, copy and paste. Hey, what's good, Miller Time? How you doing, bro? Good to see you in the chat. Always a pleasure. And as you too, man. Great to see you. Long time no see. One more. UEC got torched today. I got singed a little. UEC. Let's check it out, bro. Stock, right? Stock. Uranium Energy. Yeah, I remember looking at this for you. UEC down 17%. Yeah. So this is a prime example of what we're talking about right here. It's always good to take some profits. I took profits last week on oil and gas. They ran a little bit more. I'm not mad about it. I'm okay with it. I can live with it. So we'll just keep, monitoring them. I don't know if this would be a good stock to short tomorrow. I think, you might get a bounce here. You're looking at the 30-minute. Let's check out the 4-hour real quick. I thought that was the 4-hour. So yeah, you're most likely looking for a retest. I mean, you got the 50 about to cross the 200 right here. So I think you get a retest somewhere around the $3.80 range before you have a continuation. And it's anybody's ball game. Anything can continue to happen for the next week with stocks and crypto, especially what's happening in Russia, Ukraine. Stuff's not getting any nicer on that end of the world. I mean, Russia's shooting off missiles miles away from the Poland border. Talks are going south. Just nothing great's coming out of any of that news. So I do remain a little bit bearish right here, but it's nice to see crypto maintaining and not really seeing no big price fluctuations besides last night when Elon came on, tweeted, "I'm still holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge," and of course Bitcoin started to shoot up right after I got off the stream. Usually how it goes 9 times out of 10, guys. So OGN US crypto, sorry bro, no, it's all good, man. We'll pull it up here in a few seconds. P Couch Potato, what's happening, man? Yeah, bro. So let's keep that shit out of the chat, bro. If that's what's your face, Enzo, man, let me know, because if not, I'm gonna boot you because I don't know who you are. TMC ripped today. My call's in the money. I was out the market, just saw it now. TMC ripped today. Let's check it out, bro. See what you did, man. What your call options were. TMC, the metals company. I think I remember you called that out. 22%, 22.69%, bro. Look at this thing. Yeah, you did good with this, man. You did real good with this. 30-minute chart. Real nice ascending level of support, dude. You could tell it's got really nice volume. It is riding that 14 very cleanly up to the top. Could have potential to go tomorrow, man. You ended above this top right here. You could have another runner tomorrow. I'd be worried though. You know, I'd probably look to take some profits off the top, man, not get too greedy. You know what happens when you get greedy in the market, man. You got to be careful. So just be careful out there, bro. I know what you're doing. I know you know what you're doing. Just be careful out there. I like Verizon tomorrow to 54. Let's check it out, man. Real quick, I want to look back real quick on TMC. We ended at 316. All right, so Bear, you're sitting off all these levels right here. So if you don't pop tomorrow, you'll probably see some rejection. You got all these levels right here that are acting as resistance right at 316 where you got rejected. So I'd keep a pretty close eye on that to see what happens tomorrow and see if you can get a bounce. Verizon. Yeah, that's the next one I want to look up. That's not it. Hold on. It's ticker symbol VZ. So you like this to 54 tomorrow. Is currently trading at 52. That's doable. Now let's see where we're at. This could be a bounce point. You could be looking at maybe 52.21, then a bounce. It could be a bounce point. If not, you know, you do have that support at 50 right here, and you might look for a bounce there, 50.70, and then you do have pretty decent support at 51.90, pretty much 52 will mark. You got pretty good support at 52. Going back, you got a couple touch points, rejection here. Rejection, support. Yeah, so I think 52 is pretty good. I like it right there. Probably look for 52 bounce and then maybe shoot back up to 54. So we'll see what happens with it. Looks pretty good though, man. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on this. Took a little bit of a beating. Not too bad. I mean, 1% today and then pop back a little bit after market hours. So we'll see what happens with it tomorrow afternoon. We'll see how we close the day. I'll put it on my watch list and we'll check it out, bro. I got 250 expiration 429 calls on TMC last week. Oh, well, you're sitting pretty good in the money, man. And I'm glow in the dark neon green on my inverse SPY ETF. Hibbs is up. I'm up 200%. Just imagine if SPY goes to 365 or 400. I was actually talking about the SPY right when we bust out the live stream, dude. And I said, you know, shit's going down, bro, if Matt's looking at the SPY the first thing. And yes, it's possible, bro. I mean, if we see a correction like we saw, usually out the corrections out the SPY, you could be looking at 350 to 300, somewhere within that range. So it's possible, bro. Yeah, gonna sell one tomorrow and make one free. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Take them profits. Yep, so Bear's posting the Discord, guys. Feel free to join up in the Discord. So basically for crypto, guys, we'll pull up that real quick. I'm not gonna be on too late tonight. I got a few things to take care of. But still consolidating, which is very, very nice to see. After that run up to 42, came back down. Buy the dip, sell the rip, man. You know, buy back in right where you left off at. That's why I was telling Mr. Rick. That's kind of what I'm feeling about Jasmine. But strong consolidation, look for a play to the upside. You know, looking to get back to 40,000. But if we break to the downside, guys, we do have lots of levels of support underneath this, which is, you know, a lot between 37 and then 36 and then ultimately 35, then 33. They start getting a little bit of wider levels of support after 35.7. So I'd be on the lookout. You know, I'm still waiting for a break to either side. It's trying to break to the upside. We just keep getting rejected at 39 right now. So looking a little bit more bearish than what we usually like to see. So same thing's going to go with Dogecoin and a few other cryptos. Some cryptos are going to do its own thing, like they're just going to buck the trend on Bitcoin. And, you know, if you're in those and you have them, yeah, I think it's a pretty good opportunity to buy the sell the rip off these things. Because right now, Dogecoin not really hanging up too well. 1135, you do have resistance right here. We're trading at 1125. Really in a bit of a downtrend, not really popping except for right here for that Elon tweet last night, which that was pretty cool to see, but we broke to the downside off of there. So back in that downwards momentum right here, setting lower highs and lower lows. So not really breaking the trend, maybe looking for a 1069 or a 1099 double bottom. We're pretty close, but nothing's looking bullish right now, guys. So I just got to keep it real with you. The SPY looks wicked. We'll throw up the SPY real quick one last time, show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking, you know, 410 double bottom, man, is kind of what everything's looking to go for right here. I mean, this drop was due to COVID. That dropped from 340 to 218. You know, if this sees anything similar, we can go back even further and see another correction. What we got right here, 294 to 233. That's not as bad as what we saw here. Maybe we won't see something as bad, you know. Maybe we'll bounce at 410, 400. But I'm in my gut, I don't know. I'm still feeling 375, 350-ish off the SPY before we see a pretty good market correction. And that could take a couple weeks to play itself out. So we do have to keep that in mind. There you go. Miller says Doge come down to 1040. I'm buying again. There you go, man. But I think that would be a pretty important point to dollar cost average in. I wouldn't just go all in and FOMO, you know what I'm saying? Because the market is doing some weird stuff right now. Nothing's solidified, like we're back in a bull market. We are trading sideways, bit of a downtrend, you know, so we need to pay attention to these technical analysis that are in front of us and gather sentiment, which of course I do every day. If anyone is interested in HIBs, go back to March 2022 and see the price. It might just blow your mind. HIBS. I'm gonna check that out real quick. Yeah, the Drexen, I remember you brought that up. Yeah, 1473. And it's currently at $11.39. So yeah, potential right here, bro. Real good potential, really good play, man. I would feel pretty good at dollar cost averaging into this thing, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Potential's there. Potential is definitely there, and I might look to actually add something to seeing that. 1437 was the top, man, and then it came boiling down. So you know, completely fell back to 14 bucks. So will we see another spike out this thing? Quite possibly. Who knows? But we'll be keeping an eye on it. HIBs 1437, damn March. Lots of stocks and ETFs ripped in. Yeah, man. So we'll keep an eye on this. I might actually throw something at this, man. Might try to play something. I'll see if they got some options. Maybe play some out the money. If they do, we'll see. How about FAMI? Let's check it out, bro. Let's check out FAMI. Down 6.8%, down a little bit after market hours. Nothing quite moving with FAMI. I did some TA off this before. Let's see how good that did. Let's see how good we did. Okay, so I marked this at 27 cents. You had a bounce here, but you broke to the downside, man. You're trading 13 cents right here. Let's get to the daily. Maybe I can give you some or weekly. Yeah, I can't even give you nothing to where it's gonna go. It might be decent. I might have to do some research more in the family. I'll let you know in Discord, man. I don't have anything to go off of from the previous charting. You know, that might be an all-time low you're currently sitting at off of FAMI, but the potential's there for it to pop, most definitely at these levels, you know. So I'll keep my eye on it. I'll take a look at it, and I'll post up what I find in Discord for you, man. I got a few of them to take a look at. So I made 40K on HIBs off the Rona crash. Hey, congrats, man. Congrats to you, bro. Very happy for you. But guys, that's what I got for you. Just be careful in the markets. I'm possibly looking at re-entries off of oil and gas. If they bounce off the 50, we'll be keeping you guys updated. I do think there's room for more downside, so pay attention to more in the markets. Is Litecoin one of the cryptos that moves on its own too? I've seen Litecoin do its own thing and move on its own, so it's definitely possible. So guys, I don't know if you heard that, but my kids are screaming, so I gotta get out of here. But hey, thank you for tuning